So I guess we're going to take an exploration on 90s coming of age, back when we were in high school, class of 98. Woo woo.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
were you? What were you? What were
Yeah,
you?
class of 98.
No, you were not.
I was too. I'm
But you're significantly older than me. You can't be.
significantly older than you. F you. Now, my birthday's in December, so
You are not
uh,
class of 98. I've known
I'm
you for 20 years.
absolutely class of 98.
Oh no. You didn't say woo 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 when I
I
did
did.
it.
I said yes. Me
I think
too. I am 100% class of 98.
you all
Look it up.
I think she's lying to me, and I don't think she's the first and only person, because I was recently talking to another mutual friend, Kelly, I'll tell you after, who I
Mhm.
was asking her some stuff, and she's like telling me she's closer to my age, and I'm like, no, you're not, because when we were in our 20s, you were like a good 2 or 3 years older, and now we're 7 months apart. Kelly, I don't believe her, and I don't believe you, damn it.
I am absolutely class of 98. Johnston High School in Austin, Texas, class of 1998.
Okay,
Johnston Rams, go look it up.
we don't need the yearbook. Okay, so let's transition here into the 90s. And this is, again, these are the moments where, when you're in elementary school and stuff like that, yeah, how you dress matters and your cool friend group matters, but not like once you get in that junior high, it like everything matters. And I've told you before, I went to 3 elementary schools, so I never really got like my bearings. I never really got to like, get that big group of friends. So when I got into junior high, I was like, let's go. I was still a cornball and a nerd, just, I mean, I didn't know everything, but I was much more participating in all of the activities. And I just really enjoyed it. Like, I have a lot of really good junior high memories, not just from the movie, but from the music too. Like the music and the
Oh
era.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was great. And it's funny because I went to 3 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and
Is
3 high
she just
schools.
trying to copy my whole? I'm 42. So am I. Class of 98. Yep. Woo woo. And I went to 3 elementary schools too. Like, who are you today?
I did. I want to be just like you.
Jeez.
No, but I did. I went 3, 3, and 3. I was just moving around a lot. But it's funny because my sister and I were just talking about how our school experiences were so different from each other. And I was telling her, I was basically just kind of faking it till I made it most of the time because I was always the new kid out of school. So I just kind of pretended like everything was cool and I was cool, and then all of a sudden I just, made myself believe that I was.
Yeah. There is
And
there's a level of like overcompensating that you need to do. And I used to
mhm,
say that I thought that's why I wanted to get into broadcast. Like, looking back, obviously that's what I chose when I was in my, 20 years old, and we started in radio together. But looking back, everywhere I was at, junior high, I was behind a microphone, announcing the assemblies. Same with high school. Like, I was always behind a microphone. And I thought that
mhm.
was because I faked it till I made it, in the regards of the faking it was I wanted my voice to be heard. So
Yeah.
what better way than to run shit? So I did.
Well, and the way that I thought about it was that if I put out this extroverted version of myself, I can kind of hide behind that. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I make it like, oh, because I I did the announcements in high school too.
Oh, yo, we've done so many episodes together, and now we are becoming the same
I know, now we're
person.
from the same person, but we had a news channel in my high school that was called KRAM,
Mm-hmm.
and because we were the Rams, and I was on the news desk and I like did the weather. I was the weather girl,
Mm-hmm.
and but it was funny because even in middle school, like I did plays and I did stuff because I was always trying to be somebody else so I didn't have to be me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I became a publicist, it's like when I put my publicist hat on, I can go up and talk to anybody because it's not really me, it's my job.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I separated things. And even doing like podcasts with you and doing like the radio show and all these things that I've done, it's just like this other version of myself. And like my sister will tell you, like, why do you have your fake voice on? And I'm like, it's not my fake voice. She's like, yes, it is. I can hear it. She's like, because you're not that friendly. Yes, I am.
It's
But
not like
no,
you're
I'm
putting
really
on a
not.
show or anything. You're just, okay, you don't appreciate small talk. You appreciate like theatrics.
Well, it's more like it's like an uh, like a bold version of myself. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
like an extra, like just like, being a little extra.
When I was in
being,
the when I was in the junior high, we did junior high to ninth grade. That's the way our school was set up. When we
Mhm.
went to high school, the ninth graders came with us, and it's back to the 4 years, which is what it's regularly. But
Mhm.
my junior high experience was kind of weird because it was seventh, eighth, and ninth,
Oh, yeah.
and what do you call it? I always I was in the leadership, so I was always announcing all the assemblies and stuff, and I took
Mhm.
it that as I can't talk to you on a human to human level. I'm a little shy. Small talk, no way. Don't ask me what I'm feeling, but I could command an audience. That's what I can do. And
Right.
honestly, people did start to like leave you alone. Not that anyone was saying or doing anything, but like people would leave you alone because they were like, oh, he's always about his business. And if I wasn't announcing something at the assembly, I was like putting something together, like putting the
Mhm.
dance together or putting this activity together or talking with the assistant principal about a budget or whatever. Like I was doing all those things in the eighth and ninth grade in the junior high leadership, because if I was busy, we didn't have to really like talk about life.
Right.
I
Well, see,
guess
I didn't get that. It was a miracle if I showed up to school, so I didn't do all that. But
even in junior high. Oh no.
no, junior high did, but when I got to high school, I mean, I swear I did not go to school my sophomore and junior year. I went like my freshman and senior year,
Well,
and that was like it.
our there was the TikTok trend recently, the teenage dirtbag challenge. I feel like our teenage dirtbagness is going to come out of this episode. And by the way, I should really let you know, jokes aside, that we do have a lot going for you if you want to get on our YouTube Shorts or our TikTok. We have been contributing quite a bit, so I'm really proud of that. And just go do it. Just go follow and write some comments, et cetera, because we work way too hard for not the money that the rest of the podcast industry is making. So
But also you get to see kind of a little
screw
bit more of
them.
like the silly side and just like silly things to get to know us a little better, which I think is
Yes.
fun.